Good afternoon. This is Nicolas Gomez Melchor, and I will be talking about the question given to us about the Dogtooth movie. Now, my first impressions are about perhaps a psychological perspective in which that I have already seen in other classes, which one of its basic postulates determines that the human being is not really an individual capable of processing on a higher level any stimuli it receives, but rather it comes with a pre-programmed set of responses to any possible stimuli they might receive from their environment. And as such, if you can be educated to have differentiated responses, thus you can be trained to respond in different manners to different stimuli from what otherwise most people would react to. Based on this, uh, I was able to figure this out as well, because this is the outlook of the movie on the nature of human behavior, as far as I can deduce. Since we have seen many parallels with dog training techniques, with first level, second level, third level, fourth level, and fifth level. Uh, First level was basic training, uh, basically starting to erode the what they could consider previously uh, established responses. What they had before, it has been raised to the ground in order to be rebuilt as their father wanted. I mean, even when they try to show affection, they don't kiss, they lick like actual dogs. And their father does everything he can in order to skew their perception of the world, picturing cats, not even lions, no tigers, just house cats, as freaking apex predators, which they are they are bloody not. Let's just be clear, they are not. Far from it. Second, what this open another aspect that the movie showed very clearly is how language also influences our view of the world or perception of the world. Why? Because we communicate with ideas. Ideas are a synthesis of the world that surrounds us. And how do we present them? As words, as sounds, as body language. And as such, if for example we take into account that from Chomsky's theories. Now, if I recall correctly, according to Chomsky's theories, we can divide the nature of language into two components: the significant and the meaning of the word. The significant is simply the utterance, the phonetic production that can evoke the meaning, the idea behind that word. It's an association. AKA, when I say tree, most of us will be able to think of the plant outside. Meanwhile, these kids are having their language purposefully misconstrued, calling their vaginas keyboards and their cunts lamps. So our relation of language to the world is that language is our synthesis of the world around us because it evokes ideas. So the intention of the use of language in the movie, it is to purposefully misconstrued, to misdirect what the kids see of the world, seeing house cats as apex predators, seeing flowers as zombies, seeing vaginas as keyboards. Of course, to them this is completely normal because they know what they think what they say means, but it is completely wrong by most other people who will be using the language, even if we are talking about Greek. So its use, it's pretty obvious, is to misdirect, is to basically paint another version of the world for them to see and live in, isolated, which is a big play on the movie. It was something I noticed from the start. Everybody's completely isolated from the outside world. Now, language is a means to freedom. I do agree with this assertion. Why? Because despite its failings, it is still the only way in which we can accurately describe the world around us in a complex manner. For example, abstract context, abstract ideas, emotions, mathematics, all of them require an universal consensus on language, not only body language which can be instinctively interpreted. In any case, these are my assertions. Thank you very much for watching and have a good day.